This is a video response to Sue's video on beater knives. So these are my beater knives. First I have my Spyderco Delica. You know, when I first started getting into knives, this was my most prized knife right here. My Spyderco Delica 4 Wave with the I forgot what kind of green, like forest green handle. This is still my favorite knife, actually. It's just that it's developed some blade play, up and down play, from me waving it out so much. Sorry, I'm sick. But it's still one of my favorite blades. I also messed up the grind on this pretty bad, trying to sharpen this on my own. Pretty upset. But yeah, sorry, camera didn't focus, but that's one of them. I actually still carry this every day, and I use it. I use it hard. Then I have my Tenacious. You know, just because it's a cheaper knife, cheaper steel, I don't mind beating on it. So yeah, I do beat on this knife. I used this to cut a bunch of cardboard the other day. Sharpened it up a little bit, stropped it, and it is back to razor's edge sharpness. Okay, and then next I have my bird Cara, and this one was a gift. I'm not that into bird knives. I've had one, and I really don't like this hole right here, the opening that they use. So that's another reason why I beat on it. Plus the clip kind of sucks. I don't like the texture underneath the clip, because Spyderco's, you can see how that's smoother right there. This one says Cara on it, and it does have a little spot for the clip to rest on, but it says Cara on it, and it makes it so rough. So I don't really carry it. I just use it to cut stuff. Next is my dragonfly. I kind of consider this a beater because I do use it a lot. Mainly for the fact that I have two of them, and I really want to use this and see what it's made of. You know, see how well it holds up. And so I use it. You know, I carry it around the house a lot. And then this one, the Cold Steel Voyager with the Tonto point. I kind of hate this knife. Okay, I am not a fan of Tonto points because they're just not that practical. You know, not that easy to sharpen. It's very stiff. Okay, even though I've tried to play with this a lot, I oil it up, I clean it, I oil it, and everything, and it's still really stiff. There's rivets, so I can't adjust it. The texture is super grippy, so it kind of rips up your pocket. And it's not G10 either, it's just really roughly textured FRN. And this BG1 steel is really hard to sharpen. I don't like it at all. So yeah, I guess I beat on this knife, sort of. You know, I don't use it too often. Yeah, I don't use it too often just because I really don't like this knife. So that's pretty much it. My beater knives tend to be straight edges, or plain edges, I mean. Except for this one, because this is just the way it came. Plus it's also super huge. Okay. I tend to baby my half serrated edge knives more, just because I can't sharpen half serrated edges. So this plain edge part right here is super sharp, and the serrated edge is still really sharp, only because I don't use it. And I don't like the fact, I don't like carrying a knife where I can only use half of the blade. I might as well just carry around this, you know, if I'm only going to use this much of it. You can see it's just as long. Okay, so I might as well just carry this around, because it's really hard for me to sharpen the serrations. Not that I don't love this knife, I freaking love it. And you know, I do carry it occasionally, and I do only use the plain edge part. It's just a little bit of a hassle. So I'd say my everyday carry and my beater knives would have to be these. Thanks for having this contest, Sue. That little knife holding sack thing is pretty cool, because I just throw all my knives into my desk. I don't throw them in there, but yeah, I keep them in my desk. I don't use the boxes anymore. I used to baby my knives and keep them in the boxes. But that would really deter me from using them, because then I'd have to take them out of the box, out of the packaging, out of the bubble wrap, and put it back when I was done. So I just keep them outside of the boxes and I just grab and go. So, you know, most likely I'll be carrying this one today at work. Alright, thanks for watching, Sue, and hope you liked it.